Today, we're going to get to try a bottle that I have been very excited to get my hands on. This is the new Bardstown Origin Wheated Bourbon. Let's get into it. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Brad's Bourbon Reviews. I'm Brad, and today I'm very excited. I finally, thanks to my buddy Matt, got my hands on this Bardstown Origin series, the new one. I'm very excited to try this because if you've watched any of the videos I've talked about, like best bourbon for the budget, the Bardstown Origin series is usually on those lists, except for the rye. I didn't love the rye that much. But the other two, the white and the black label ones, are great. All of the distillate now comes from Bardstown. It is a 6-year high wheat mash bill with 53% corn, 39% wheat, and 8% malted barley mash bill. Was distilled in 2018, coming in at 106 proof. Now, there's been a lot of talk online, and I've seen like thumbnails. Haven't watched any reviews of this yet, but I've heard this is really, really good. And I'm hearing people say that this is like one of the best wheated bourbons now out on the market. And in fact, people are saying it might be like a Weller 107 killer. I don't know if that's accurate or not. There's only one way to find out. Let's get this bad boy in a Glen and let's see what we think. If you're new to the channel, first off, thank you for watching. If you're not new to the channel, you know that I'm not like the biggest Bardstown fan. I think my love for them kind of starts and ends at the Origin series. All the other stuff I've had has been okay. The Discovery series is really, really solid, but I've never picked one up. I've had a few at a bar here and there, but never anything that I've gravitated towards. But these are really, really solid. This was $50. So 6-year high wheat mash bill, $60. Can't go wrong, hopefully. So let's do what we do here. Let's give it a nosing. Let's see how we feel. Really like the nose on that. Not as sweet as I was anticipating it to be. It does smell really, really nice, though. It smells like some really sweet bread. It smells really nice. It smells a little grainy. I'm starting to get a little bit of a honey note on there. And usually in wheated bourbons, I pick up a slight cherry, and I'm starting to pick it up here, but it's more like a chocolate-covered cherry. It smells really, really nice. I was expecting it to be a little sweeter on the nose, just typically because wheated stuff kind of just comes off more sweet to me usually. I almost feel like there's like a slight floral note in here too. A little bit of barrel char as well. Not a bad nose, all things considered. Not a bad nose at all. Let's give it a mouthing. Let's see how we feel. Oh my God, that is so good. Whoa, dude. You know, sometimes when the nose and the palate doesn't add up with a really good whiskey, it's kind of infuriating. It happened to me with the Camp Nelson F. Like for me, the nose on it was kind of basic and unremarkable. It smelled fine, but the palate was absolutely incredible. That is the same thing with this one. The nose on this is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. However, the palate on this thing is unbelievable. The mouthfeel is incredible. There's a nice long finish. There's a lot of sweetness on this. Oh my God, I love it so much. The Origin series continues to impress me with the value for the money. I mean, it's really crazy. I get like a honeycomb cereal note. If you've ever had honeycomb, it's like the milk left over from that. Take the milk out, but like the kind of like diluted honeycomb cereal. That's a strange note, but it's exactly what I'm getting off this. And there's some fruit in there too, some red fruit. This is a buy all day. If you see these, you grab it, you get a backup, you get 2 or 3 of them. These are unbelievable. I just got like another note on the finish there, and I'm trying to place what it was. It came while I wasn't expecting it. The texture, the mouthfeel is unbelievable. It's fantastic. I'm going to rate this one pretty high up there. It's one of my favorite things I've had this year, to be perfectly honest. To me, it's like, it's not bottle of the year good, but it's like top 10 of the year good to me. I think this is fantastic. I tend to like wheated bourbons, and this one is definitely no exception. This is fantastic. Bardstown, you keep crushing it with the Origin series. Man, it's really, really good. I love the mouthfeel on this. This has kept my mouth salivating the entire time I've been sitting here talking. It is a little proofy. I will say that on the palate. It's a little proofy. It's not really proofy at all on the nose. I don't get any real proof on the nose, but it is kind of proofy on the palate. 106, nice middle proof bourbon. Great. And I mean great everyday sipper. What am I going to give this? I would give it like an 8.2. I think that's a solid score for this. I love seeing big distilleries put out great things at really affordable prices. That is my review of the new Bardstown Origin series, the high wheat mash bill. I highly recommend you grab one of these. Bardstown, good job. You did a great thing. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it very, very much. I started a Patreon, if you didn't know. The link to that is going to be in the description down below. If you're interested, please check it out. Make sure you also leave a like and subscribe. If we can hit 2,500 subscribers by the end of the year 2024, we will do a 3 allocated bottle giveaway. And with how good this is, this isn't allocated, but I would consider giving one of these away just because it's so good. That's the review. I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, cheers. A big thank you to all the Patreon supporters you see on screen right now.